What's up, everybody? Welcome to another show, NBA show from SBR Saturday edition. I'm the host, Jay Money. That's my guy, Party Blackjack, and that's my guy, Junior Browne. We're here to break down these NBA games. That's what we call them, I guess, NBA games. You see what I'm saying? We got a nice little slate here, though. 6 games, Junior Blackjack. Party Blackjack. What's up with you, my guy? Everything good? You drink some mimosas over there?
Things couldn't be better. I'm here in Lexington, Kentucky. Beautiful place. I was at Keeneland yesterday. We got a stable duel party going on today for Keeneland. I got the champagne flowing. Brother, living life.
Living life, man. That's what it's about, man. That's what it's about. Junior, what's up with you, my guy? Everything good? You at the sports book too, Junior?
Nah, I'm at the house, just chilling. Gonna take it easy today because when I go to that Brooklyn Miami game tomorrow, I'm gonna get faded in every way possible. So just trying to take it easy today. I told you I had some heavy action early this morning, just trying to get it. Did not hit that trifecta yesterday on yesterday's show, but again, another day, another money line parlay. Bro, I be hitting these money line parlays. I hope y'all roll with me. Plus 175. I don't have one today just because I don't like to force them, but I'm back with these parlays. I'm back.
Yeah, I seen you cashing them, man. I seen you at the Blazers. That was pretty crazy. It was crazy. The second game in a row, minus 2.5 for the cash. I did get that one early, so I had Blazers money line, but I obviously made the official minus 2.5. So that's what it's about. Obviously, Blazers. Dame Lillard, if he was in that game, they would have smacked, in my opinion. Like if y'all would have watched that game, the fact that Anthony Simon's in there having a good game, the fact that
I did not check with Brian, the guy over there. Brian.
The fact they came back and won by 1, you see what I'm saying, was pretty crazy in my opinion. Dame Lillard was in there, they would have smacked the Spurs by probably 30 points, 20, 30 points. But it happens, my guys. It happens. Let's get to today's game. That's what it's about. We got an early game here. We might have to mute Blackjack, man, whenever he ain't Now look, we got Jazz versus Lakers here, Blackjack. Your squad, the Jazz, your stock market team. I think they got the so Gobert's not playing today. Mike Conley's out, Derek Favors out, and we know Donovan Mitchell got injured last night, so he's gonna be out for a while. You know what I'm saying? You got plenty of chance to get on this one early. It's up to Lakers -1 now. Now the Lakers are the favorite in this game. Blackjack, you like anything here?
I do. I'm not going to back the Jazz here just because there's way too many missing parts, right? But I can't take the Lakers either. What I can take is the under. Because with this many pieces out for Utah, they are not going to be the offense we're accustomed to seeing, right? It's just not going to be the case. The Lakers, we know, struggle to score, and they do play defense. So I think 215.5 is a fair total here. Under 215.5 Jazz Lakers.
Definitely couldn't talk you out of that under there, Blackjack. I think it's a sharp play, Junior. You riding with Blackjack on the under here? You think the Jazz might have some value now that they're an underdog here? Junior. I think okay.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, yes, sir.
My bad. I was pissed off that I missed the Lakers plus 9.5 because obviously that has a ton of value right now. But now the line has kind of gone completely the other way to the point that Utah probably has some value, right? Because even though they'll miss Donovan Mitchell, I don't believe that this team is so fragile that you just take him out and all of a sudden they can't beat this Lakers team. I think they'll struggle a little bit because the Lakers play great defense. But I think the Jazz are going to shoot even more threes than they usually do. Hit a bunch of them because they're the best three-point shooting team in the league, not only make-wise, but they're top 3, I believe, in percentage. My lean would be the Jazz, and definitely Blackjack's on the right track. It's towards the under. If you look at the way the Lakers are playing, everyone's playing like 25 minutes. Vogel is just kind of he's just trying to like throw shit at the wall and see what sticks. You know what I'm saying? So I don't trust either of these teams offensively. I mean, obviously I trust the Jazz a little bit more, but my lean is to the under, but I just don't see an advantage I could play in this game, so I'm off it. I don't want to be forcing any plays.
Got you. Yeah, I mean, this is a Lakers type game, in my opinion. I'm not laying the 1.5. I did get on Lakers +5. So, I mean, unfortunately, I can't give the Lakers out an official play. I'm on them +5. They could lose by 4 and be perfectly fine with me. I still think they'll win this game, but I'm not laying 1 with the Lakers here versus Jazz. I know they're missing some players, but obviously still no LeBron and AD for the Lakers. We're not totally sure that Drummond's going to be in. He should be after missing the last game. We know Shooter's been pretty banged up as well. So, my thing here with the reason why I was fading the Jazz when I was getting points with the Lakers. Obviously, all five, even with them missing Mitchell here, I think it was enough. They're coming off 5 straight home games now, first game on the road. The last couple of times they've done that, they did lose straight up. They are without Conley, Gobert, and Favor as well as Donovan Mitchell. So I could see the Lakers win this game, but it's just I'm not laying. When they went to the Favor, I said no, I'm not laying points with the Lakers. I'm not laying the one with them. So +5 is good with me. No official for the Lakers. Like I said, I'm not on them at this line, guys. I do think they'll win, but I'm not making official. No cheddar on it for me at Lakers -1. I'd possibly go with blackjack there on the under. Sharp play by my guy there. Obviously, a lot of offense missing. So just real quick, the Jazz don't have a center in this game either as well. So they'll have – you got Juwan Morgan. You know what I'm saying? You got – let's see who else they got. Maybe Niang maybe have to run center. So in theory, Harold, you know what I'm saying, and if Drummond or Gasol, whichever one of them play, should have a fielder. I think the Lakers win this game, guys. It's just that it won't be official because I'm not laying the points with them. Let's get to the next game, though. We have the Pistons versus the Wizards here. Pistons versus Wizards. Wizards laying 4.5 points, my guys. Total open up at 228.5 down to 226. Junior, you like anything in this one?
Nah, this is a complete stay away for me. Try to talk myself into taking the Pistons as dogs, and then I went and looked at their wins, or even the games that they keep close. They don't beat anybody. That's pretty obvious considering they're the worst team in the league. But if you try to find a Pistons quality win, you might have to look to 2020 because they don't really have too many in 2021. This is the epitome of a poo-poo platter. If I played this game, I would just be forcing it. I'm interested to see what you guys think about the total because I think that might be worth a look. I think that these Washington totals are still kind of what's the word I'm looking for? Geared towards who they used to be, which is a team that played absolutely no defense and just run up the score, as opposed to what they are, which is a team that's actually starting to get some wins and playing better defense than they did. They don't play great defense, but they at least play a little bit of it, which is why they've been able to get some wins under their belt. So I think the under might be worth a look, but that's the only way I could lean in this game.
Got you. Blackjack, party Blackjack. You like anything in this one? Obviously, Wizards have a lot more to play for. The Pistons still play pretty hard, though. Blackjack, you liking the under in this one?
I think Junior's right? Like if I were going to play this game and I'm not, I would lean towards the under here. Washington does play decent enough defense, and the Pistons offense is not, one of the better ones in the NBA. So I think that you're getting a fair total here to play the under. I also, Junior, I'm with you in that I tried to talk myself into taking points with Detroit here, right? Like I like Detroit as a dog. I think it's the only way you're going to get them. But I just can't do it in this spot. These two teams are too inconsistent to know what you're going to get night in and night out. Staying away.
Sorry, guys. I just saw some shit real funny come up on my phone real quick. But this game, I want to say Wizards or nothing. Obviously, they're coming off the win yesterday, so obviously we'll probably get somebody or overtime game at that, guys. So it's crazy to say, but the Pistons, they still play hard. And they won yesterday, even with them resting top 6 guys. Obviously, a good 4 of them will possibly come back. If everybody comes back for the Pistons, it's crazy. I'm not taking them, man. It's a tough game. Still Wizard up for it. I can see anything happening, guys. I had just saw Jaylen Brown come up questionable with illness. It was just absolutely hilarious to me. But let's get to the next game. We got the Cavs versus the Bulls game. Cavs versus Bulls. Here's my guys. The Bulls, let's see, up to 3 now. Even though they're not playing with Levine, they did play a respectable game last night. This line opened up at 2. It was down to 1.5 for a second, now to 3, my guys. So, Blackjack, you like the Bulls? Blackjack, just say Bulls for me, please. What are we doing with the Bulls?
Bulls. I'm taking the Bulls. I had all of them. I'm taking the Bulls. Bottom line is Chicago's been playing like absolute trash, right? I mean, garbage. But I can't get past the fact that the Bulls are the better team here in every way, shape, and form. They're not playing like it, but the talent is there. I don't get it. I don't understand it, but it's a short number. The Cavs stink, so I'm going to take the Bulls tonight and lay the short number. Bulls.
Hey, when Blackjack is on the Bulls, they usually cash Junior. I must say here, it's Bulls or nothing for me. I would, me personally, I would need for the Cavs to show that they trying to tank this game. Me personally, but because I must say, Junior, the Cavs have been playing. Well, we know they've been playing better than the Bulls are. They're only 2 games back of them. I guess in theory, if they really wanted to catch them, this could be a big game for the Cavs. In theory, the Bulls have a 2-game advantage. They've lost 5 straight games now. You have a game without Levine under your belt, Junior. What you think about this one? Maybe a nice little underspot or what?
No, I took the Bulls on the money line minus 130 earlier this morning. I think that, and it's actually based on something that you were saying yesterday that, sometimes you can rally when your best player is out. You get more shots, you get more opportunities. You don't just because the one thing I noticed the most watching that Chicago Atlanta game is that when Zach LaVine has the ball, his teammates kind of just tend to stand around and not cut, not do too much. They're kind of just ball watching. So I think that Billy Donovan, who's a good coach, should be able to draw some stuff up. And I'm also looking at it from this angle. If there's one thing you know about the Chicago roster, you know that Billy Donovan, he's not going nowhere. He inherited a really bad team. They're still not great, but they're much, much better for those of us that do this every day and watch this every day. They're still much, much better than they were last year. And I think that all of these guys, if your name is not Zach LaVine and your name is not Vooch, you're playing for your job because he's the decision maker around there. He's still a young coach. I mean, not young, like a young NBA coach. Obviously, he had a long tenure at Florida, but I think that these Chicago Bulls really this is, if they can't get it in gear in this spot, a lot of people are not going to be around moving forward, is what I think.
Got you. Yeah,
that's
interesting.
Also, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No,
the other thing that had me take the final nail in the coffin that had me take it is that the Cavaliers have been losing on the road by 9 points a game. This is a spot the Bulls have to take advantage of.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. It's like I say, I can only look towards the Bulls here, not looking towards the Cavs. In my opinion, the Cavs have been playing a lot better, but you need So Sadorinsky didn't play yesterday, and I mean they actually still played a good game without both their point guards. The problem is with the Bulls, if they had a real true point guard, this team would be light years better because they have pretty much everything else. They do all the intangibles right, play really good defense. The ball distribution isn't really there. One thing that Junior did mention when the star player does go out and he is the best player on the team, he usually, he's like the ball hog, whatever, the ball will get to moving a lot more. So you did see it maybe in that first half yesterday versus the Grizzlies. Grizzlies were just that much better and, outlasting them throughout the whole game. Cavs are a little bit softer team, not necessarily well-rounded like the Grizzlies are. Because see the Bulls coming in here taking advantage of a weaker Cavs squad. So it's all about if the Cavs want to make the playoffs or not. If you do, you'll come in. If not, you're gonna sit Sexton and Garland and who else? Sit Allen too in this. It can happen, my guys. It can happen. Let's get to the next one. We got the Warriors versus the Celtics here, my guys. Celtics were supposed to be a full squad. Blackjack, hey, have you bet on this game yet? Saw Jaylen Brown questionable with an illness. He possibly won't play here. Blackjack, what you like in this one?
It makes it really tough, right? Because prior to the injury news, I was all over the Celtics here. I thought these are two teams that are both hot right now, right? I mean, Celtics 7-3, last 10, the Warriors 6-4. Two teams playing good basketball, but I think the Celtics were more impressive to me than the Warriors have been. I would have taken Boston prior to the injury news. At this point, it's a stay away.
Yeah, it's starting to become pretty hilarious to me, Junior.
It's every day.
It's supposed to be full squad for the Celtics. I thought they'd possibly smash the Warriors as well, Junior. Let's say if Browne does sit. Let's just go hypothetical here. I guess this is how we have to cap the games now. So let's take Browne out of the situation. You still got Marcus Smart, Kemba Walker, pretty much everybody else, Junior. Let's see. Lion Lulock is going down to 4. If he's out, it'll possibly go down to 3. Junior, what you like? If Browne sits, let's cap the game this way. No Browne. Let's look at it now. What can Browne do? Your last name is Browne, Junior. What are we doing in this one? You gonna suit up for the boys?
I'm embarrassed, to be honest with you, because you goddamn well know there ain't nothing wrong with Jaylen Brown, other than he probably went out in LA on Thursday night and is trying to recover from that. That's his illness. What's that Kanye track? No more parties in LA. That's what the Celtics are playing this morning in the locker room. But I mean, in all seriousness, if Browne's not in, then the Warriors at this number, there's some value if you can get it, because the way that Steph Curry is cooking right now,
Nah, he cooking.
I mean, he's reminding me of his MVP seasons when he just shows up and the other team gets demoralized because he just can't stop making shots. You want to believe that Marcus Smart could shut him down, but I'm going to be honest with you, Browne. I don't know if you guys have noticed this. The last 2 years when Marcus Smart has all these little nagging injuries, I feel like Marcus Smart is actually better guarding bigger players than smaller players. I don't really think Marcus Smart can stop Steph Curry if he's cooking. I mean, nobody can, so it's a really obvious statement. But I don't look at Marcus Smart as the same defender as I used to. I think he's better on wings and bigger guys where he can get into them, lock up their dribble, and force them into taking tough shots. Guys with a handle like Steph that have a lower center of gravity, it's not really a great matchup for Smart. That's just my observation. I'm not even backing this up with numbers. I'm just, my 4 eyes this is what they're telling me. So I would lean Golden State plus the points if you can get it at this price, because obviously once Browne becomes official, that price is about to drop.
Exactly. Yeah, and that's what it's all about. And I was just talking about this yesterday, that even when a guy is questionable, obviously the line will get to moving. In my opinion, what I think the books are doing, or whoever else is, what I'm saying, obviously hope the team's not in bed with the books, but they have sports books at the arenas. But I won't even get started with that. I kind of feel like it was too much money on the Celtics, and then now they want to give money on the Warriors. So I'm going to say carbon copy of what happened yesterday. The Blazers, they had 96% of the money on them. You see the game out, then all the money come on the Spurs. And then if you had Spurs -1.5, oh man, it's so tough. But yeah, I'm seeing that maybe Robert Williams might be out for this game. So then we see Jaylen Brown as well. Obviously, Oubre, he probably won't play. Oubre's still a question mark for the Warriors. Wiseman obviously out for the season. No Pascal as well. So just be interested to see what happens with this one. Oh, Steph out last minute. So, I'm messing with you. I ain't saying that, man. Steph questionable or something. I'm messing. We gotta wait till game time. See what's up.
I was going to say it's your classic Celtics back home first game off a West Coast road trip. It's not the greatest spot in the world for the Celtics, so I would lean Warriors here.
Hey, it definitely helps. Hey, what Junior's saying, if you like the Warriors, you go ahead and take them now. They are hot right now. 4 straight wins, 4 straight covers. Steph is cooking. Let's see. They got Philly on deck. They do have Philly on deck. The Warriors do. Just be interesting to see. Nice little revenge spot for them. So you saying, what are you saying? You saying that you like the Warriors to get some revenge here, Junior? What you saying?
I kind of like the Warriors to get some revenge. And the Warriors, like if you asked me 2 weeks ago, what are the Warriors doing? I couldn't tell you. Now it seems like the Warriors kind of want to sneak into that playoff game. Because if you're them, you're like, all right, what's the point of making the playoffs? You're going to have to play the Lakers or the Clippers first round. If you're the Warriors, are you scared of Phoenix or Utah? I mean, you should be based on the season, because those two are two of the 3-4 best teams in the league. But they don't really have the playoff pedigree. Like, I don't know if Golden State would be worried about those teams, and they would love to send one of them teams home early. So Golden State kind of seems like they're making a playoff push, in my opinion, which is the wrong thing to do. This draft class has got a lot of talent. I'd be trying to stack up this team. Steph and Clay are already in their 30s. That window is getting smaller. Draymond Green, he looks like he's like 40 years old already at this point. So that window is getting smaller. They should tool up, but that's, I'm not a GM, so it's just my opinion.
Got you. Yeah, the Warriors been hot, guys. They have been hot. Let's get to the next game. We got 2 more games up. Blackjack, don't worry, my guy. You'll be back to the mimosas in 1 second, man. Grizzlies versus Bucks, man. I'm messing with you, Blackjack. Grizzlies versus Bucks. Grizzlies been playing hot. They're getting 8.5 here on the road. Do the Bucks take this game serious, Blackjack? Do they really want to blow them out, or can the Grizzlies stay hot?
I think the Bucks will get the job done here. I mean, if I were betting a side here, I'd probably lean to Memphis plus the 8.5. But I'll tell you, I think the better play is on total. I think this number's too high. I think this number's overinflated based on what these two teams have done against each other this season. Right? I mean, you're getting 237.5 here. That's a big number with these teams involved. And I don't know that Milwaukee is going to be totally motivated to go and just run this thing up and down. Like, I think this total is screaming for an underplay at 237.5.
Oh, another under for you, official on the under,
yeah, baby. That's it, official on the under. It's an under kind of Saturday.
Official like a referee blowing the whistle, Junior. What you think about Blackjack's under there with this Grizz versus Bucks? And if you had to play a side, what would you be looking at here?
Official Memphis plus 8.5. I think this line is kind of disrespectful. And I watched the last game for the Bucks. Giannis played like 20-something minutes. He's obviously on a minutes restriction. Do we even know if he's playing today? If he does, he's not playing 30 minutes. You could just see just by the last game that they're not. I mean, if you're the Bucks, the regular season almost doesn't matter. Y'all won 60 games 2 years in a row, and that didn't mean shit. So, like, you got to be thinking bigger picture. You're not. I'm sure Giannis is going to be on a minutes restriction here. The motivation, they just know that if they played well, they'll win. They don't give a shit about covering spreads. Memphis is a motivated team, playing hard. They're young. They lock up on defense. I mean, listen, Memphis. If we had to make an all-heart team for the last 2 seasons now, Memphis showed. I never look at a Memphis game and say, "Yo, these guys are not even trying right now." It doesn't matter who they're playing. It doesn't matter back to back. It doesn't matter where they're playing. They play hard every single time. I feel like that's partly to do with John Morant, your best player who plays hard on every single possession. I like what I see from Memphis. If you're going to be 8.5 points, I got to take that.
Yeah, and I think it's because they're on the back-to-back. That's the only reason why I shaded up a little bit. It's Memphis or nothing for me. I'm with you. I looked at it. This line a little too high. So these two teams already played earlier this year, and the Grizzlies almost won that game. I remember they were going back and forth, talking a lot of smack. They were getting 6 points at the house, and the Bucks had to come back and win their game by 1. But I remember Dillon Brooks, they were going back and forth. You know what I'm saying? So I'm sure the Grizzlies, nice little revenge spot for. I might ride with you, Junior, on that one. I'm going to look into it a little bit deeper. Like I said, I already looked into it, but it's already Grizz or nothing for me. But for me to put my money on it, I got to go in heavy. But DiVincenzo's out for as well, Junior. So that definitely helps. I might be riding with Junior on the Grizzlies, my guys. I may let that line go up. I was just talking to Junior about my local. Be shading them lines up. Might have to hit him with this dog on this one, Junior.
Bro, wave hello to him because I almost swore that Negro is watching the game, watching this show right now.
Yeah, he watching it. It's like 3 different bookies. I know. They be watching the show. This soon show. Oh, let me switch this line. Oh, he say he like it. But Blackjack, we got one more game. Definitely be the Grizz for me. I'm not looking to lay with the Bucks now, even though they are on a back-to-back. Heavy lean to Grizz for me on that one. Oh, this Junior game next. Don't worry, Junior. I ain't gonna tell nobody, man. But this Junior's game of the day, I like it. I might ride with him again on this one. Black J, we got the Spurs versus Suns squad. Junior, we'll go to you first. Junior, what you like in here, my guy?
Yeah, I've been thinking about it since we were talking before we went on air, and I said that I wasn't going to make the Suns first quarter official. I was just going to make the Suns first half official. But I also told you how much money I got on both of those. So scared money don't make money, Jay. Both official. Suns first quarter, Suns first half. And I'm done blindly betting the Suns and the Jazz. I did that for a little bit. It cashed for me the last 2 times. I trifected the Jazz. They went 1 for 3. I trifected the Suns. They went 0 for 3. So I'm off that. But in this specific spot, every single metric that I've looked at points Suns. Suns been the best team since the All-Star break. Suns have been the best first half team in the NBA. In the first half at home, they're like a plus 18 point something net rating per 100 possessions, which is that's just ridiculously good. The Spurs are what, 8-14 since the All-Star break, and on top of all of that, we try to look at the schedule to see when the games have been overloaded or look ahead spots. Check out the Suns' next 5 games: at Milwaukee, at Philly, at Boston, at Brooklyn, at the Knicks. None of those games are gimmies. This game today, they got to put their foot on the Spurs' necks, get their luggage ready, kiss the wife goodbye, and head out east. Where they can get their hopefully not their party on, but their wins on. But them East Coast road trip for them West Coast boys, they be loving that. Suns all day, all night. I don't got nothing else to say.
Smack City Smash. I think Blackjack finna do the smack. What's called Blackjack? Get it ready. Get them hands ready, Blackjack. What you like it, my guy?
Not quite. I wasn't gonna play this game, but Junior just talked me into the Suns first half. I love everything he said, Junior. It was beautiful. It was eloquent. It was articulate. It was spectacular. I'm with you. I'm riding with you. Suns first half -5.5. I'm with you all the way. Credit to Junior Browne on that one. Suns first half.
Where y'all get this guy, Blackjack?
I love Blackjack, bro. I swear to God.
Blackjack came straight from a movie or something, man. For real, man. See how he's going?
Goddamn right.
Hey, I like the way he broke it down. This guy, Blackjack. The Suns first half gonna cash, man. The way Blackjack just broke it down.
I know smart analysis when I hear it, and that's what I just heard. Why do I need to add anything to it? I got nothing. I'm riding with him.
I think Blackjack just spoken into existence, man. Yeah, I'd love to see the Spurs go out there and get smacked up. The way the Suns team play defense, guys, I'll be honest with you, I don't see the way the Spurs could be able to flourish offensively here. The thing they be doing, the DeRozan, that little one-on-one ball. Murray and Derek White, they're not bad players, basically like 3-and-D guys. This Spurs offense is not really good, in my opinion, man. Facing this defensive team like the Suns probably smashed them boys today, man. I would definitely take that. I'd possibly be on trifecta spot with. Well, I don't think Junior's on trifecta. He's just on the first.
Sorry, not to interrupt you. The reason I'm not on the trifecta is like I said, the Suns have to have one eye on this road trip. Mm-hmm. I think they try to get this over within the first half and kind of cruise to victory, which is something they do a lot. Which is why I don't really want to take them with these big full game spreads anymore. They're so dominant in the first half. Why am I going to pretend like I don't see a trend that's so obvious? So I'm on the Suns first half.
Exactly. I like it, man. I hope you boys can. Like I said, I like it. I'm not on it, but it's just that I made one play. It was Lakers +5 today, guys. That was the valuable play for me. I know me. I'm really trying to make one play and then go with it. So, but yeah, the Suns, I see first quarter and first half cashing with my guys. I see Smack City, the way those Spurs be playing, they'd had to come out hot. And if the Suns come ready to play, they finna smack them up. Blackjack, Junior, break them off with your official plays before we get out of here, my guy. That's all the games, right? Yeah. Six piece and a biscuit, you know what I'm saying? So let's go and get out of here. Junior, what you like?
Yeah, not them Popeyes biscuits, though. Them shits be choking people out here in these streets, bro. Anyway.
You got to get them fresh and put some honey on there. You got to get the honey on them biscuits.
Yo, if you want to kill someone, just force feed them a bunch of Popeyes biscuits that are cold. Anyways, so my official plays, Chicago moneyline -130, Memphis +8.5, Suns first quarter, Suns first half. Let's get it.
Blackjack's like, Popeyes biscuits? What are those? Popeyes, yeah. Blackjack, you ain't never had some biscuits and Popeyes one time?
Biscuits, what do you think I am? Hillbilly?
I'm messing with you, man. Blackjack, what you liking, my guy? Break them off with them locks.
I got Jazz Lakers under 215.5, Grizzlies Bucks under 237.5, Suns -5.5 first half, and the Chicago Bulls laying 2.5.
Got you. Sharp looks from my guy Blackjack. Sharp looks from Junior. I see them boys going undefeated today, man. We appreciate everybody for tuning in. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you guys like the content. Make sure you guys go to sbrpicks.com/NBA to check out all the articles, NBA content we have over there. We appreciate everybody for tuning in. We gone.